Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition to Good Morning Soul. And today, I'm going to be going back into the memory banks, swim in the past, and I'm going to talk about the faraway land of back when Rock Band and Guitar Hero were a thing. Which, I feel like I have to say good morning a little bit. Like, I have to, really wake you guys up before I get into this. So just in case you're not already awoken, you're not awoken by my woke brilliance, that's a Matt Hardy reference, then this will be wonderful. Anyway, so, Rock Band, Guitar Hero. If you weren't alive back then, which means you're very young, so I hope you're not watching this, but let's say you weren't around to experience the cultural phenomenon of Guitar Hero and Rock Band. Back when these things came out, they were basically things you would plug into your gaming console, stick it in, put in the game disc, and it would basically be music rhythm games with these little peripheral items that would mimic a guitar, drums, a microphone, the whole set. You could basically, through this music rhythm game, experience a rock, let's say a music, it would let you play music, essentially, in this virtual world. It would mimic you playing music and make you feel all sorts of cool things. The songs it would let you play are obviously old rock music, but sometimes they'd have a rock band, Beatles. You just play Beatles all fucking day. You just play Aerosmith all day. And there's DJ Hero, which would mix it up with newer stuff. That was a very cool concept back then. And I remember the first one I played, I think I played Guitar Hero 2, which was very simple. You just play a couple of songs, not a big deal. You just have a guitar back then. And I played a lot of Guitar Hero 3. And then, that's when Rock Band, that's when it exploded. That's when, Rock Band, all these things came out, and then, Guitar Hero had to step it up and create all these things. And then the market got really oversaturated really fast, and these things were, hundreds of dollars. For, $400 fucking dollars, you get all this fucking equipment that's just gonna sit around your goddamn house, and you're gonna be obligated to play it, and then you're never gonna have your friends around to play with you. It's a very taxing equipment, but it was such a fun game, such a fun experience. And I remember the first time I played Rock Band, it was my mom's friend's house. I remember my dad and mom being there, my brother and I being there, and we went to these rich white people's house, and they just had it was a nice big snazzy house that it was one of those times where I was like, God damn it, other people are loaded compared to us. And I remember I think it was their basement, their kid had Rock Band, and since they didn't, obviously they wanted to get the kids out of there and just fuck around, we played Rock Band. And I remember that being one of the most fun gaming experiences of my life. I'd played Guitar Hero, so that was the foundation, and that's how I didn't suck at the game. But as much fun as that was, and as great as it was, it didn't compare to Rock Band, because in Rock Band you literally had multiple people and you're all playing music together, you're all creating a sound essentially, and you're listening to old classical rock music, which any classic rock knowledge I have, it's from these fucking games. I'm such a loser. And it actually did teach me a lot of classic songs, like Surrender by Cheap Trick. I remember being really into that. Living Colors, Cult of Personality. Well, that was on Guitar Hero, but there was a lot of I think I just described songs that were on Guitar Hero. I haven't played the original Rock Band in a long time, but I do remember just a lot of the songs. You gotta create a guy, you gotta go on this fake tour campaign. It was a lot of fun. And I remember every day Like, I remember after we left that kid's house, I was like, we're not gonna be able to play that fucking game ever again. And I remember just telling my mom, hey, can we go to that kid's house? Hey, can we go to that kid's house? You just want to see that kid to play Rock Band. And I would be like, yeah, duh. Fuck that kid. I was a terrible person. So I would just keep bringing that up, and I never like asked her to buy like Rock Band for me because one, it was hundreds of dollars. Two, like I was terrible at asking. Like my brother was so much better at that. My brother would just be like, hey, buy me the new like wrestling 2K game. Buy me the new Fable 3 or something. And she would just be like, okay. And I'd be like, what the fuck? How do you do that? Every time I ask, like I'm really fucking polite and I'm very like sincere, and she says no, she just shoots me down. But every time you ask for shit, she just says yes. How the fuck do you do it? Like, I think that's one of those things where it's like you get to learn to be a dick because people respond to you better. People don't respond to sincerity. People don't respond to people who like and love them and appreciate them. But yeah, with Rock Band, it was like one of the first times my mom fully caved into me. It's probably the only real time. Like my mom never like specifically bought me a system. She did buy me like a PS2 for my birthday, but that was like after like the PS2 had been dead for like a decade. So yeah, this was like the big real thing. And she, there was a time she like went half and half on that PS4, which I already made a video about. But again, I didn't get to keep that PS4. But anyways, with Rock Band, she splurged, I don't know how many Benjamins to get it, but I just remember getting Rock Band for my birthday. And I remember like, I think it was for my birthday, and I remember having like, I think it was an early birthday present. Because I remember playing it with other people on my birthday. Like, because I brought a bunch of people over that birthday, and we watched like a Saw movie, and we wrestled on our trampoline, and we played Rock Band. It was a fun time. It was a fun day. Nobody wanted to watch Saw. It was gross. It was Saw 6, which like opens on a dude's dick. It was terrible. But anyway, Rock Band. It was so much fucking fun. I had a great time. I do remember, like, for my birthday, I got to skip school a lot. So, like, that birthday, I was specifically remembering, like skipping school to play Rock Band at my house, like, all day. Literally, I just did the tour thing. And I remember, like, obviously I didn't have other people to play with. I had my brother, but in this scenario, like, I started a campaign that was, like, a singer and a guitarist. And I didn't have a microphone stand, so I would hold the microphone, like, literally with my shoulder and neck. And I would sing the songs as I would play guitar. And I never got that good at Guitar Hero or Rock Band. Like, I know I could, like, play on hard mode a lot of the time, but, like, I was never good at it. Like, the orange button always fucked me up. Like, I know people, like, I know how to do it, like, but I was never good at it. I never had the coordination. That's one of the things that really stops me from actually making music is, like, I'm very bad at rhythm. Like, I played Rhythm Heaven on DS, and it, like, it was, like, a simple rhythm game, and I was so bad at it that the game, like, was physically like, hey, do you want us? It was like, hey, do you need us to, like, finish this section for you? Because you don't seem to be doing a very good job at it. Do you need help? Press yes if you want help. And I was just like, God damn it, okay. I'll take the help. So yeah, I'm very bad at rhythm. Even when I played instruments as a kid, like, I wasn't good at them. So, I was like, I could play on medium, like, to a very good extent, but, like, everyone can do that. It's not special. Like, I remember, like, thinking I was hot shit because I could play on medium, and then I think, I remember, like, the last day of school, they, like, had, like, a Rock Band Guitar Hero thing set up for us to, like, fuck around with because it was a fun day. And I remember everyone else was good on medium mode and shit. I was like, God damn it, I'm really not special. Like, everything I used to think was cool about me is a lie. But yeah. I do remember, like, literally all those peripherals, all those toys those guitars. They all broke. My disc for Rock Band just got fucked up. It just slowly went downhill for it. And ever since then, you know, I think I tried to revive it. I played a little bit of DJ Hero one time. I think I only played it like for an hour though, despite I bought it. I did buy, I think I bought like one of the rock bands and like was able to get a guitar going for a little bit. That was like the one revival I had, going through Guitar Hero 3 again. And you know, having a little bit more profound like love for the song Cult of Personality, because it's a CM Punk's theme song. But yeah. And when I went up to Michigan to see my friend Keith, he is very big on these games. Keith is actually like really fucking good at making music. Like, I know like when your friends try to make music, a lot of the times you like don't act. Like, you'll be like, yeah, I'll listen to it, and you like listen to it a couple times. You're like, ah, it's so good. But I like actually listen to his music. Like, I don't tell him about it, but like I have his music on my Apple Music. Like, I'll play it and I'll put in playlists. Like, it's actually really good. And like he's really fucking good at Rock Band too. He will go out on drums, he will go out on guitar. Like, everything that's like a musician like is him. Even like his attitude, like when I meet musicians, like some of them are like really fucking like smart and really fucking like knowledgeable, and that really describes Keith. And he has like all these like bonus songs on there. We played like Starboy by The Weeknd, which is funny because we were doing our review for it at the time. So many great memories. Yeah, and when I was able to play it like again up there, I felt like a kid, like and playing all these like newer songs. And I remember like I like went through his entire like Rock Band list, because I was like, I'm slacking on my like knowledge about bands and shit like that compared to Keith here. So I literally just wrote down every fucking song and band that was on his set list. But like I didn't like follow up on most of them, which I wish I had that fucking list, because now I have Apple Music and I could actually, like, it wouldn't be that hard to do that now. But anyway, thank you guys for watching as always. Yeah, that was a weird way to just cut it off like that. Thank you for listening, guys, as always. Those were my thoughts on Guitar Hero Rock Band, that time period. And I know a lot of people were around this time period and were kids just like me. What did you think of this? Were you one of those kids that could play on expert mode and just dance your fingers along the keys? Let me know. Anyway, I love you guys. You are the best. I'll see you tomorrow with another episode. And until then, with that, I leave you.